Hey everyone, welcome to the Discussion May Cry podcast, your source for all things Devil May Cry, whether it be news, information, speculation, and so much more within the DMC universe. I'm joined by one of my hosts, Fallen. How's it going?
It's going pretty good, man. Going pretty good. Still here and kicking.
Yeah, so our other host, Hunter, could not be with us today, but he'll join us hopefully next week. So, there's a lot to get through. The Game Awards just happened this week, and we got this brand new 4-minute trailer showing us so much. And there's so much to unpack here. Everyone has been taken out by the giant demon at the beginning. V has white hair. Subhuman is still playing in the trailer. What's going on, man?
Honestly, you're right. There is a lot to unpack there. Uh, Here's the thing that I feel like not a lot of people are talking about. Right there at the beginning of the trailer, as everyone's kind of getting their asses kicked by this demon, we have Lady getting thrown to the side, Trish getting thrown, even Dante in his Devil Trigger form gets pushed back. But the detail that I don't feel is getting talked about enough is the fact that as he's getting thrown back, Rebellion gets broken into basically like a million shards. We've seen Rebellion take so many hits without even a single crack, and for for that demon to be able to break through both the Rebellion and his Double Trigger form, I think that's telling of what's to come.
Yeah, it starts off with a bang, showing us this huge demon. I'm not sure what the name of this character is, but he's obviously a force to be reckoned with if he's taking out Nero, Dante, Lady, and Trish. Who do you think this is?
I mean, I speculated for a bit still that it could be Virgil in some way,
Oh,
but the way that V talks about it, because he basically introduces us to this whole job later in the trailer, prompted by Dante. He talks about it like it's an ancient demon rising up, which I mean we're no stranger to, but you know that this might be one of the more ancient demons. You never know. I mean, there's a whole slew of them that it could be. I mean, maybe it could be actually Satan himself for all we know.
wouldn't that be something? Like, having to face Satan himself, dude.
I mean, for a game that's called Devil May Cry, there's a whole lot of demons and stuff, but I don't think I've ever seen Devil. I'm just saying, coincidence? I think.
Exactly. And also, we obviously have to talk about V. This is the most we've seen of him in any trailer so far. We got some gameplay of him, and it's not what I expected. What about you?
Uh, I mean, I called it. I said that he was going to be the one to. He'd be the character that when you play as him is more like magic related. And the story, and that's exactly what we got. More of a magic-based character who relies more on summons than actually going into the fight himself. Uh, but at the same time, I don't think I ever called the exact summons out. Like we had the panther, we had that bird, that was a mixture of like an eagle or a crow or something. And then there was when it looked like he had his own form of Devil Trigger, which was very reminiscent of DMC Devil May Cry, where his black hair
Hmm.
goes to white. And then that's when he can summon that giant ass fucking demon to his side, which if you remember from the gameplay back with Nero when he fought that big boss that was busting through walls and shit, that's the exact same boss that he summons. What do you call it? The demon to fight, and it appears that the demon that he summons can actually grow to not only block the attack of that demon, it can grow and knock it the fuck out. So, I mean, it feels like V is very much a powerful character, but I don't know, like, if he's gonna be overpowered, if he can just, like, knock around demons like that with a summon.
Yeah, and that moment when his hair turns to white, I loved it. I thought that was great. It's like, hey, all of our three main protagonists has white hair. That's pretty cool. And we are talking about his gameplay. Do you think it's going to be fun? That's the most important thing because I don't know, like it's Dante and Nero are so fast paced. I don't know about this.
If I had to say, I mean, he seems like he's gonna be a very interesting character to play as because
It's
there's the
different.
fact that yeah, he's different. He's different for sure, and it seemed a little slower paced, but he definitely seems like he has his moves to speed things up because there was that moment in that gameplay where he gets basically hit by an attack, but in if I had to, relate it to something, he basically uses the substitution jutsu from Naruto
Wow.
and appears behind his enemy. Like that if that's not the quintessential like what do you call it? Teleports behind you and then takes you the fuck out. That's the emotion I got from it. I mean, it's a cool move. Don't get me wrong, but I mean that's what it reminded me.
Yeah, and we also got to see a lot of the interactions between these characters for the first time, where we get to see the banter between Nero and V, V and Dante, and some of the other characters. And I like these group of characters. I don't know a whole lot about V yet, but I am intrigued. I'm not sure how he's going to play as a character because it is different, completely different than the other two. But maybe that's what we need. So, I think it's pretty good. I'm definitely intrigued.
I will say one of my favorite interactions was, I mean, before when we saw when we saw like Nico interact with Dante, she was like all
Yeah.
fangirling, like, "Oh, my family's been doing this and that, we've been making like all of these weapons. Oh, such a big fan of your work." And then in the trailer, when she like hands Dante the rocket launcher that Lady's famous for, she's like, "Hey, Lady's the one who commissioned for it and paid for it. That you're only borrowing it."
Yeah.
No. She says think of it as a rental, meaning there's a good chance that she's gonna charge him for that.
Yeah, so we saw her fangirling, and now she's, back to business.
Yep. Like even when fangirling over possibly her idol, she's like, "Hey, fuck you. You still gotta pay me." Hey, that's good. That's good. It's something to keep in mind out there for any craftsmen or artists. Do not give your heroes anything for free. You make sure you fucking charge them.
Yeah, hey, it's all about the money. Okay, so I obviously love this trailer, but easily, easily the best part is the section of Dante when he comes up on screen and he's kicking ass. That was it. That's all I needed. Like the rest of the trailer is
The best
good.
part was when he appears with a cowboy hat. That's
Oh yeah.
that's part, that cowboy hat.
And yeah, it's already been stated that you love the cowboy hats.
Damn right. Now, the part that I found interesting is that cowboy hat has some interesting some interesting moves, but it looked from what I saw, it looks like you can still wear the Faust hat while using other weapons because in it you see Dante riding the motorcycle while still wearing the hat. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, and also, I did mention this earlier. What do you think about Subhuman still being in the trailer? And we'll
Uh,
get to the whole
uh,
Subhuman thing later on, but well, how do you think it played in the trailer?
Honestly, the music didn't really like when Devil Trigger was playing at the beginning. That was like, oh, that was a hype moment. But when Subhuman came on, it didn't really elicit any strong feeling. Uh, I didn't hate it, but at the same time, I wasn't like, oh, this is the Devil May Cry game. It didn't have that moment for me. So it was okay. It didn't really add or take away from the trailer.
I've listened to Devil Trigger so many times, and I'm not tired of it. I absolutely love the song still. And as for Subhuman in the trailer, I thought it worked great. I thought it was badass in this trailer at least. So it was pretty cool. And also towards the end of the trailer, we got a bunch of quick shots showing us more of these characters, and it's like, holy shit, this gets me just even more hyped for this game. Damn, and it's only 3 months away, which is not long.
Yeah, honestly, it felt like it should be longer, but when you think about it in perspective, it's like, oh, that's not that far away. Like, it's honestly, it's basically right around the corner. It feels like it should be longer, but it's just so close. It feels surreal.
Yeah, because when this game got announced, it felt like we had to wait for a long, long time, and it's like, holy shit, it's already December. Time has flown by real fast. And hey, 3 months away, so we don't have to wait much longer. Alright, so we did mention that Hunter is not able to be on the show, but he did give us his thoughts on the Game Awards trailer, so I'm just gonna go through that real quick. He said the Game Awards trailer was exactly what I needed to get excited about the game again. V is an interesting addition to the roster with his unique moves, but I'm concerned about how those moves flow with the style system. Yeah, I completely understand where he's coming from. That's my thoughts on it as well. Like, how is V gonna play out, especially with Nero and Dante being so similar when it comes to styles, and V is completely different. So
Here's what I'll say in terms of like how V will work within the style system. It looks like it'll be easier for him to keep a combo going. What do you call it? Just because he has those summons and they appear to attack independently of V. It seems more like if he targets a certain enemy, then that's who they'll be focusing on. And then as far as how to boost it with Devil Trigger that he's got, if I had to say, then that summon he rides on the back of, it probably has its own combos that it can do, which I imagine is more akin to kind of like a wrestler, where it has more grapple moves, more punches and kicks, kind of similar to what do you call it? To when Dante, is using what is it? Cerberus?
yeah.
Kind of similar to that, but less fast paced, but hits a lot harder for like some massive damage and for some massive style points.
Yeah, and I do have to ask you one more question. Is V cool?
Look, those flip flops are a little off putting. I'm not gonna lie, but seeing him in action, he can be considered cool now. Just he's got look. Don't show up to a battle in your flip flops, man. Fucking put on some shoes. They could be pink for all I care. Just wear shoes, god damn it.
And I actually prefer him to have the white hair permanently. I think that looks better on him.
Are you slowly like warming up to V? You think you're gonna pick him over Dante?
I might pick him over Nero. Dante, no one can touch him, but him over Nero, I won't be surprised if I like him better than Nero.
Poor Nero, man. He's been getting a bad rap recently.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I will say in this trailer, when they were going through the Nero section, holy shit, it looks so cool. Like, super badass. This trailer, just that's the best word to describe it. It's badass.
It does follow the rule of cool.
There we go. And let's see if V lives up to being cool as these characters. All right.
Well, he's got some big boots to fill. I don't know if those sandals are gonna be able to withstand that.
Oh man, you're never gonna let this go.
I'm not gonna let it go. It's something that I've got to hold on to, man.
Hey, and that's completely understandable. All right, so as mentioned, this was a Game Awards trailer, and last night at the Game Awards there was also a Devil Trigger performance live on stage, and it is on YouTube. It is on the official Game Awards YouTube channel, and I liked it. It's pretty good. I told you I've been listening to the song so many times, and I love it. So, Fallen, what do you think about the performance itself on stage live? I would have loved to have been there.
Honestly, I thought the what do you call it? So the intro to it with those two announcer guys at the beginning, it was. I didn't feel strongly about them introducing it. It felt a little weird, kind of cringy. But the performance itself, I thought was very strong. Ali Edwards had some very good vocals that it very much matched her performance in the actual studio recorded version of the song. What do you call it? The instrumental was also on point. The part that I thought was a little lackluster was the dude's intro at the beginning, and I know that that part is like one of the most edited parts of the song in the original, but I think I've just kind of been ruined a little bit by Little V's cover of that song because when he does it at the beginning, he's got very much a growl to his voice that I think it's very much needed for that song.
Yeah, I get that. And hey, the crowd seemed to enjoy the hell out of it, especially near the stage. So the crowd enjoyed it. That's what matters, I guess.
I mean, it was still a strong performance.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
enjoyed it.
Yeah, and it would have been awesome to have been there live. But Hunter, our co-host, did not agree. He said the performance was bad, the vocal mixing just sucked, but the intro, how do you say that word?
Instrumentation.
There we go. Thank you. Sorry. Saved it. So he's not a big fan of it.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he was here so I could ask him like which parts because it seemed like a strong performance to me. On the band and Ali Edwards' part. As far as like the whole dancing that she did, I thought it was okay. You know, yeah, that part where one of the guitarists or maybe he's a bass player moves up and she like plucks one string. I thought it was a little like off, but I mean that's nothing. There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, they better have another performance next year, even if there's no game coming out. Just have a performance.
Plot twist: they're actually going on tour. That they're only going to perform Devil Trigger.
There we go. I'll buy my tickets.
Coming to a place near you.
Hey, I'll be excited. Alright, speaking of music, the V Battle theme song did get released. We did hear it in the trailer as well, but the full song and music video is now online, and it's called Crimson Cloud. It's by Jeff Rona and Rachel Fannin. So, Fallen, what do you think about the music video and the song itself?
Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see the music video. I only listened to the song. I thought it's better than Subhuman, and that is while some people might not think that that's saying a lot, that honestly says a lot to me because Subhuman was just Subhuman. That's what it was.
We'll get to Subhuman as well.
Yeah, we'll have something to talk about with that in a second. But I thought it was a pretty good song. It's not catchy like Devil Trigger was. It's not something I'm gonna be jamming to all the time. But I mean, on the strange occasion, it might find its way, within my playlist.
So the song just got released today, and I've listened to it a lot. Quite a lot. I really enjoyed this song, so for me, it's Devil Trigger, Crimson Cloud, and Subhuman. I am one of the few that do enjoy Subhuman, but it's not on par with Crimson Cloud or Devil Trigger, so I really enjoyed the hell out of this song, and hey, it makes V cooler. I will admit that.
I mean, he's look. That's being cool. You gotta have a cool battle thing, which he's got now. I mean, hey, all more power to him.
Especially for the DMC franchise where music is so important. And a lot of people had negative reaction to Subhuman, so at least this is something different. At least this is more positive in the fan base.
I mean, look, I know you liked Subhuman, but it really wasn't that good. It was.
I like trash music, damn it.
As far as the Devil May Cry track goes, it was not a strong contender.
And Hunter, he did say that V has the best theme, Fight Me. The best theme.
I'll be fighting Hunter the next time that he shows up.
So he says this is better than Devil Trigger, the song that is in every single trailer, the song that we just got at the Game Awards. Like, this is the one that everyone loves.
I mean, you have to remember, he also didn't like the performance of Devil Trigger at the Game Awards.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
But damn, okay, like, I like the song. It is not better than Devil Trigger.
It's not better than Devil Trigger. I will. When Hunter comes back, he is going to find that there will be a lot of fighting to do.
I can't wait for that.
So place your bets now. Who's gonna win, me or Hunter?
Alright, so let's move on. And in the Game Awards trailer, it was revealed that a Devil May Cry public demo is available December 7th. That's right, it's available right now, but the catch is it's only for Xbox, exclusive to Xbox. For now, it's just a timed exclusive. Apparently, the PS4 and PC version will have a demo as well. We're not sure when exactly, but as of right now, you can play the demo, and I'm pretty sure people have done gameplay of it, and you can check it online. So, damn, and I'm a PS4 guy. I don't own an Xbox One, so I have to wait.
I will say, it feels like Capcom betrayed me on this one. You know, you can't forget your roots, man. They started out in PS2.
Yeah,
like, I feel a sense of betrayal after this.
They've always been connected to PlayStation much more than Xbox, so I guess things changed. But damn, this was definitely disappointing. Especially someone that has been playing PlayStation my entire life, and DMC is synonymous with PlayStation more so than Xbox. Hey, good for Xbox fans, I guess.
Congrats, you were given a single bonus. Enjoy it, fuckers.
But then again, DMC5 was also revealed at the Xbox E3 conference.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'll give them that.
So for whatever reason, it's leading a hell lot more towards Xbox. I hope we don't have to wait too long. I guess I would assume it might be a month or something. It can't be too long.
I was gonna say it's either gonna be a week or a month. No less and no shorter, or no longer.
Right. And hey, we don't really get a whole lot of demos for single player games these days. So
yeah, it's a rarity anymore.
Yeah, but hey, DMC is still continuing that, and I guess it's cool. Obviously, fans can get a taste of the game 3 months before it comes out. So, hey, I'm gonna play it whenever I can. So I think it's cool.
I don't know whether I'll play it or not. Because here's the thing: if I play it, I'm going to want more, but right. I don't want to wait for more.
I mean, hey, that's how they get you, man.
Exactly. That's how they get you. It's a good marketing tactic, but I don't want to fall into it, man. I'm hyped for it, and I'm gonna be hyped for it until it comes out. But I don't want that taste only for it to be like, oh, there's no more. Sorry, brother.
Also, like, do they really? I mean, it's cool for fans to get a taste of this, but do they really need to put out a demo? Everyone that is interested in DMC5 is gonna get it. A demo won't really change that, and people that aren't interested aren't gonna be swayed by a demo. I'm pretty sure. So I don't really get what's the point of having a demo, but yeah, I guess it's what.
Maybe it's for those who their first introduction into the series was DMC Devil May Cry. It's probably for those people since that they might not have played the older DMC games.
I mean,
and if it's going back to that type of thing, that type of gameplay, then it's good to get an experience with it before you go into it, and then you're like, oh, this is nothing like what I played before.
that has to be a small portion of fans that have only played DMC Devil May Cry.
Well, let me also bring you to another one. That it's also for the old school fans, because as far as I'm concerned, a lot of the gameplay is it's gonna play kind of similar to how DMC Devil May Cry played,
Right.
which was vastly different than, well, not vastly different, but it played differently than the older titles. And a lot of the old fans might have never given DMC Devil May Cry a chance. So, if they haven't given it a chance, not even played it at all, when they come into this new game, it might be harder for them to adjust. So this is basically so that they have a bit of an adjustment period. They can get used to how the game works.
Right, and
they don't have to play any kind of training mode.
Right, and also it's been 10 years since Devil May Cry 4, so it's a way to refresh the fans, to come back to the series.
Yep.
So, hey, go ahead and play the demo. Hunter said he will be playing it since he doesn't have an Xbox. Lucky guy.
Well, he says he has access to one.
Access, right. Yeah, so, hopefully we'll get his thoughts on the demo once he gets through with it, because he'll be the first one out of us three to play it, so I'm definitely intrigued to know what he says.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm going to Walmart. I'm stealing an Xbox.
Yeah, man, I really gotta get an Xbox. But hey, money. Alright, so, let's get to something else. Bloody Palace has been confirmed, and it will be returning in Devil May Cry 5, which is awesome news. Now, Bloody Palace will be coming out in April, 1 month after the game is released in a free update. So this is completely free. This is exactly what they did with DMC Devil May Cry. The game gets released, and there was an update, a free update for Bloody Palace. I don't really get the release strategy here, because why not just release the entire game? Like, why not push back the full game to April then? I mean, I don't really get it.
You are not pushing back this game anymore, god damn it.
I mean, not now, but like when they were planning this out. Why not just?
No, I still stand by. No, do not push the game back anymore. I mean, look, think about it like this. In the time between the release of the full game and the release of Bloody Palace, people will have gotten used to the game. It makes sure that you get the full taste of what Devil May Cry 5 currently has before showing you something new for it.
But it could be one of these things where you have to finish the story in order to unlock Bloody Palace. So you get that experience and then get to play Bloody Palace anyway.
See, but I'm sure with the story that they're trying to make sure that it has a whole lot of replay value.
Right.
These days, not a lot of games have that for their stories.
Yeah.
But given the fact that you have to use a lot of red blood orbs to to unlock all the moves in the game, I imagine they're trying to get the highest replay value for their campaign. So releasing Bloody Palace at the same time, it's, it's not a, it makes you want to grind in the campaign, so that, you can get all those moves, so that for Bloody Palace, you're already prepared. You've got all the moves that you want. You've got all the cool shit. But if you have that, then, the story becomes less fun because you're just doing it for the grind. But if you get to play the story at your own pace, you've got a whole month to get all of this stuff, prepared, then, it's less stressful. You get to enjoy the game more, and overall, it has good reception amongst the player base.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. And were you ever a big Bloody Palace person?
I went through it on occasion. I was never like a hardcore, like, oh, this has to have Bloody Palace in it, otherwise it's not a real Devil May Cry game. I thought it was okay. I thought it was interesting. But I was never like a die-hard, need Bloody Palace in my life guy.
I loved it in the reboots. Like, to me, that was super fun. In the older games, it was a lot tougher, which is good. It's challenging, but yeah, I haven't spent hours and hours in Bloody Palace. That might change for the new one. And also, with DMC5, they did tease that we get to play as all three characters we get to choose. So that's great. I don't know how V is gonna play in 100 different levels, but we'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is great news, obviously, and it's awesome that it's free. Thank God they didn't charge us with this. Oh, what if they did? That would have been the worst.
Oh, they charged it. Fucking they. Here's the thing: if they were being published by EA, they would have charged it. But it's Capcom, so they didn't charge it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Capcom. They could have. There was a high chance they were going to charge. Never mind. What am I saying?
Yeah, they could have. I mean, Capcom has been something in the past. And Hunter's thoughts is that Bloody Palace is a welcome diversion as always. Yep, that's completely agree. We gotta make like a bunch of videos for Bloody Palace whenever it comes out. The amount of awesome combos we can do.
How often we get our asses kicked in it?
Yeah, and let's see how far we can go. How high we can go. Okay, so now let's talk about this whole Subhuman thing. So there was a Subhuman update, and it has been confirmed that it will stay in the game despite all the controversy. So I'm gonna just read the statement that was out on CapcomUnity.com. Hello everyone, today we have an important update on Dante's theme song, Subhuman. Earlier this year, we debuted Dante's new battle theme from Devil May Cry 5, Subhuman, performed by Cody Matthew Johnson, featuring Suicide Silence. Shortly after the song's reveal, we were made aware of unfortunate news and allegations about the track's main vocalist, Eddie Hermida. While the song was written and recorded in-game well before such allegations, we'll still like to ensure the best of our abilities that your experience with the game ultimately goes unmarred. As such, our development team, producers, recording, and mixing teams have worked hard to find and implement a new vocal track by Michael Barr. It is worth noting that the hard work of the Suicide Silence band members, as well as the songwriters Cody Matthew Johnson and Mark Haleman, remained intact as they were not involved with the incidents. As you hear the new track in new promotional materials and in-game, please expect the new instrumental parts to sound the same as before. In-game credits have also been updated to properly reflect the new recording. Alright, so, with all that, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the vocals were definitely lacking with Subhuman. I don't know how this new rendition is gonna... how it'll play out for them. But, I mean, in my opinion, the song it's like, we listened to the little V version of the song, and I still didn't I still didn't like it, honestly. So I think it's less about who sings it. It's more about just the song in general is just not. It's not great.
But hey,
But hey, well, I could be proven wrong. The new vocals might save the song.
yes,
You never know.
yeah. So they did change. We are getting a new vocal track by Michael Barr. So Capcom went ahead and did make a change. So I think that's great. But the song itself is still going to be the same song, so people are going to hate on it still.
I mean, look, if it ends up being good, then it ends up being good.
Right.
People will like it if it's good.
But
if it's the same old thing, then it'll still get hate.
yeah, and the statement said, a lot of people were not part of this incident. It was one person, so the whole team should not be affected by this.
I mean, I'm of the opinion that I don't care about the incident. I just didn't like the song.
Right. Yeah. And here's Hunter's thoughts on it. Subhuman needed it, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they salvage the track, especially the lackluster vocals. So everyone seems to be having the same general opinion that they're interested to see how the new vocals are. And as I said, I thought it worked great in the trailer that we got, and also I did listen to some of Subhuman earlier today. I get it, I get the hate, but it is something that I can still listen to. That's just me, I guess. I like trashy music. Hey. Alright. So now let's get to something that I'm not even sure if it's been officially confirmed by Capcom, but apparently there's a collector's edition for Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it is $150 on Amazon.com. That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Okay, so here's what is included in the product. You get the deluxe version of Devil May Cry 5. You get a replica motorhome model, an art book and notes from Nico's workbench, premium pin and bumper sticker, exclusive cloth print. Now, if I tell you all that, is it worth $150?
I mean, yeah, that for as far as collectors go, that's pretty. That's pretty on par. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. The print doesn't look bad. The cloth print, the bumper sticker is all right. I see the art book. The bust is okay. The pin looks all right. Here is what my problem with it though is. My problem is that instead of giving us the bust, they should have given us the Devil Buster. I wanted Nero's arm. God damn it! I wanted to put it up right next to right next to Venom Snakes from Metal Gear Solid 5. I wanted 2 robotic arms. Damn it!
You did say that some of the items were okay, and that's how I feel. It's fine. It's all right. It's okay. It's not really worth $150.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get it.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I mean, just I like the art print. That's gonna be the most expensive art print I've ever bought. But...
Yeah, I mean, I'll get the deluxe edition. I cannot get this collector's edition for the game. It's too much. I mean, if there was something noteworthy, normally they would have a statue or something when it comes to collector's editions, like this huge statue for the main character or something. Would you have gotten that?
Maybe.
I mean, like, hey, just have Dante in your room. Totally cool.
Look, I'm still saying, I wanted that arm. They failed me.
That would have been, like, super cool.
Although, I also would have taken the Banana Buster.
Oh my god.
The Pasta Buster.
Yeah.
I would have paid for that. That would have made the $150 worth it just to own that.
I mean, hey, I think you might be the only one, or one of the only people.
No, I'm sure there will
few.
been some people out
A
there
few, yeah.
they would have appreciated it for what it was, and they would have bought it too. To the people out there saying, "No, I'm an idiot," don't you lie to me. You would have for the Banana Buster.
All right, and let me get up Hunter's thoughts on this. Compared to what Japan got, disappointing to say the least. Is that what he said? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's fair. I mean, Japan they got a fucking they got 3 different types of trench coats they could have gotten.
Yeah, but
They couldn't
super
even give me the Banana
expensive.
Buster.
Super expensive.
I mean, still.
It's like, hey, yeah, Japan, they look great. There's no way I can buy that, even if I wanted to. Like, there's no way.
Look, Elon Musk or Notch, if you guys are watching this, hit me up in the DM.
Yep, exactly. There we go. That's how you do it. Alright, so yeah, I've seen, obviously, much better collector editions for games, so this isn't all that great, but hey, you're excited for it, you want to get it, so there are people out there that are interested in this, so I guess that is.
My question is, why Nico's bust? I mean, I get it. It's probably iconic for the game, but I mean,
I like it.
When I'm thinking of Devil May Cry, I don't think of her bust, honestly.
You're right. The Devil Buster could have been better.
Look, I'm just saying, hire me, Capcom. I know what the people want. I know what I'm talking about, and we wanted more Banana Buster. Damn it!
I mean, hey, if you get hired, I mean, you gotta help me out as well.
No, if I get hired, fucking you know I'm buying the goddamn jacket on that payroll.
All right, so let's get on to the next topic. So, apparently, you can get neon and LED lighting of Devil May Cry signs. So, Neon Creations are delighted to announce that we are licensed to produce neon and LED lighting for Capcom for the Street Fighter and Devil May Cry games. Further designs and limited edition pieces coming soon. Alright, so, hey, are you a big neon LED guy?
Honestly, I like the look of neon signs and shit. I always liked that about the Devil May Cry business. The big old neon sign.
Yeah.
It's so iconic. And look, no lie, I will take a look at the price of that, and I will buy it if it's worth it.
Oh.
It's pretty sweet looking sign.
Speaking of price, we got it right here. So,
what's the price?
Okay, so these are in pounds, British pounds. So, 1,035 pounds for Devil May Cry blue neon sign. For Devil May Cry pink neon sign, 945 pounds. And for Devil May Cry 5 printed LED light tile, 525 pounds. So, yeah.
So for $1,000, because one British pound equals $1.27.
Okay.
So basically, for $1, a quarter, and 2 pennies, you get 1 British pound.
And yeah, these are in the thousands, hundreds. So
what was that price again? For the pink one, which looks red, which is why I was interested in it.
945 pounds.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, if you want that, you can get that for $1,204.41.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That is a lot, honestly. That makes me think twice.
You sure you don't want to get it?
You know, I think I'm all right. I don't think I'll get that one. Again, if I had the money, hey, anyone want to hit me up in the comments? You got that money? Let's talk. We can get me this time. But for now, I will stick to not having it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm with you. Obviously, if I could, I would. But I don't have thousands of dollars to just, spend any time.
throw around.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, there's no neon lighting for me in the future. In the near future. But hey, you can get the Street Fighter one for 480 pounds.
Yeah, I don't care. Look, I understand that there's a whole huge fighting community out there, but I mean, honestly, do you really think of Street Fighter as like one that really could use that neon sign? It's like if you made one for Resident Evil. It's just it doesn't seem particularly worth it.
Yeah, and Street Fighter, I've never thought it was a good franchise. I know that's crazy, but I've never liked Street Fighter.
I never really enjoyed their whole character designs or anything like that.
Yeah, not a big fan. But hey, if you're super rich, you can get the fucking the coats, the neon lights, the collector's edition. It's all yours. Just, I am curious to know if anyone will get all of these. I mean, hey, there has to be some rich people out there, super rich people out there that are willing to spend all their money on this. But alright, let's get on to. Hey, do you know that Devil May Cry will have a stage play?
I did not know this.
Yeah, a fucking stage play. What else are we gonna get?
That that's interesting.
Yeah, let me just run down the information. So, here's from, I believe the site is Tokatsu Network. Devil May Cry, one of Capcom's most notable video game series, is being adapted into a live-action stage play. The stage play will be called Devil May Cry: The Live Hacker. It will run for 13 performances from March 1st to March 10th, 2019 in Tokyo, Japan. Tickets to Devil May Cry: The Live Hacker will range from 7,800 yen, which is $68 for general admission, to 9,800 yen, which is $86 for high premium seating. Also, the actor cast as Dante is Ryoma Baba, who will be recognized from Tokatsu fans as Ryuji. Oopsie, I don't know those names.
Yeah, you want to type that out for me in Discord? I'm pretty decent at pronouncing shit.
Ryuji.
I meant like to actually type it out and put it in chat. I do better when reading, believe it or not. Ryuji?
Yep. So, I assume he's a pretty big actor in Japan. So, yeah. What do you think about a stage play? Now, this is obviously just for Japan, so pretty sure most of us will not be able to watch it, but hey, if you could, would you?
I mean, here's the my problem with it is that I can't I don't understand Japanese despite how well I can pronounce their language, but I can do that with most languages. The thing is, if it has like subtitles for me, then I would watch it. I mean, I might watch it if they can choreograph some good fights. I'm looking at a different article right now on Destructoid. Let's see. Oh, they have an official website where you can learn more.
Ooh.
Oh, but it's all in Japan. Hang on, let me click on this. I can already feel the virus is going into my computer. Let's see.
Yeah, so from March 1st to March 10th, obviously tying in with DMC5, so the DMC hype is going to be through the roof when it comes to March. And hey, the tickets aren't bad. $68? I think that's fine.
I mean, I'm taking a look at like the current cast, because I read like who is gonna like the characters that are gonna be in it.
Right.
The characters present will be Dante, Gideon, Elise, Henry, Trish are slated to appear, but have not yet been cast. Here's the thing that kind of stands out to me. Who the fuck are Gideon, Elise, Henry, Owen, Luke, Mule, and Noah? Like, I'm just saying that who the fuck are they?
Okay, so this might be a very loose adaptation of the series.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Dante, Lady, and Trish, we know them. But the thing is, like, Devil May Cry has like a huge cast of characters, but that, like,
yeah, never heard of these characters.
Yeah, I've never heard of these people before. Like, who? Gideon sounds like he would be in a Devil May Cry game. Elise, kind of. Henry, not so much. Owen,
no.
Luke, no. Mule, Mule, I can understand. That seems like a demon's name. Noah,
Mule.
Maybe if they're going religious with it, then you could also argue Luke. But Henry and Owen, not really.
Yeah, and what do you think about the title, The Live Hacker?
I don't like it. The Live Hacker, maybe it sounds better in Japanese.
Right,
and,
yeah.
You know, the translation isn't good. But I mean, nah, the Live Hacker, I don't like it.
And you would assume that there will be a few videos on YouTube of the performances.
Oh, they're definitely gonna be
Yeah,
those.
so hell.
But here's
go ahead.
Devil May Cry is one of those games that it would make a fucking badass movie. Make sure it's animated though; those are the only good kinds of video game movies. A decent live action movie, but they'd probably fuck it up in some way. But the CGI would probably be fantastic. But a stage play, like,
next level.
well, that fucking, are they gonna summon actual demons for this? Because
they should.
I'm impressed for, you know, how often stage plays can do practical effects really well. It's something that I feel that Hollywood could learn from on occasion. Don't CGI everything. Stick to practical effects. I know it's expensive, but still. But the thing is, how are you gonna practical effect demons? I feel like it's gonna look ridiculous. I mean, at the same time, characters like Dante, Lady, and Trish, they do some inhuman acrobatic moves. Like, I understand you can probably get by with some wires, but like, how do you do it without making it look ridiculous?
Yeah,
like, I'm curious to say the least. There better be fucking. I want to be able to buy Devil May Cry: The Live Hacker, the stage play. I want to be able to buy that on DVD format.
Yeah, you're right. It might look really bad, the demons. Like, really, really bad. So, I hope that's not the case, obviously. And, you know, if we do get footage of it once it rolls around, I'm gonna watch it. I definitely am intrigued to see how it's played out. Even if it's Japanese, I just want to see the performance, I guess. So, there we go. There's a stage adaptation. But hey, that's not the only thing that DMC is being adapted to. We are getting a damn TV show. Now, we don't really have a whole lot of time. We're probably going to be focusing on this on the next episode. We're going to speculate a lot more about this. But we do have to mention this. Because it's okay. It's 3 weeks old. But we haven't been able to cover this yet until now. There will be a Devil May Cry series by Adi Shankar, who is also the creator of the Castlevania series on Netflix. So, here's the report from IGN. IGN can confirm that an animated series adaptation of Capcom's popular video game franchise Devil May Cry is in the works. The series will be developed by Castlevania executive producer Adi Shankar. So, yeah, Shankar, in an exclusive interview with IGN's Jackie Jang, also revealed that this Devil May Cry series will join Castlevania in what we're now calling the bootleg multiverse.
Oh my god.
So yeah, there's a lot more to cover here. We're just gonna talk briefly about this, and hopefully we'll speculate more in the next episode. But when this got announced, my reaction was, "Holy shit! I can't believe this is happening." Because this was out of nowhere. And also, Adi Shankar, he's a weirdo in the best way possible. That's a compliment. He's super creative. So, and also, he's obviously a huge fan. So, I think this is awesome.
I mean, if you had to choose someone to make the not live action, the animated series, I mean that's who you would choose.
That's the guy.
The style of Castlevania is pretty good. The story writing is decent. Dialogue, it's on par. I think he'll do a good job and make a very faithful rendition that will make Cry. I think we can look forward to that.
Yeah, so you've seen the Castlevania series.
Hell no, I have not, but I have. Enough people have talked about it where I know it.
Yeah, exactly. I've not seen it as well, but so many people rave about it. So many people love that show. So that just gives me hope, gets me more excited. And like I said, this was out of nowhere. Just on a random Friday, boom, Devil May Cry series in the future, and most likely on Netflix. Which is crazy. This is huge. And also, people that aren't Castlevania fans watch the Castlevania TV show. This might be the same with DMC when it comes out. Like, this is gonna be in the pop culture zeitgeist for years to come. So, I think this is absolutely awesome. And also, it's going to be in this bootleg multiverse. Dude, a stage play, a TV show, DMC5 is coming out next year. What's going on?
You know, I think this is good to set up. You said, like you said, the bootleg multiverse.
Yeah.
I think it gives them a chance. Like, we're eventually gonna get the full multiverse of connecting Castlevania and Devil May Cry.
God damn.
It's setting it up. This was all a ploy. Itsuno, you did it again, you madman.
And also, there's not really a whole lot of information yet, but I assume they're gonna be doing the DMC3 story, if I would guess.
You think they're gonna go with that? I assume that they were gonna do like post Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, that's definitely possible as well. And I'll quickly get Hunter's thoughts on this. Adi Shankar knows what he's doing. Castlevania has earned him the goodwill of many DMC fans, and I'm excited to see how he handles the property and which game he decides to adapt. So, yeah, okay, we'll get into more detail on this next week, but we're coming up in an hour, so we'll wrap it up. So, Fallen, final thoughts on everything we talked about today, because this was a packed show.
Here are my final thoughts. If in Devil May Cry 5, Lady and Dante don't get together, we're throwing it right. I don't care how good this game is. It needs to happen. We have waited long for this. God damn it.
That's it. That's your final thoughts.
Those are my final thoughts. I stick with that. I will stand by that. I will die by that.
All right. So, yeah, crazy shit is happening right now. Like I said, there's a TV show coming out. There's stage play, DMC5. The only thing that I'm certain we're not getting is DMC Devil May Cry 2. Everything else is on the table. I wouldn't be surprised about anything else except from DMC 2.
No, you don't want to know with you, Dante? How unfortunate.
Like, hey, I mean, this is crazy. So I'm super excited for the TV show. I'm intrigued for the stage play. Obviously, I'm not gonna go to it because it's in Japan, but I'm excited to see the YouTube videos that will come out of it. And hell, the Game Awards trailer is absolutely awesome. I'll probably be watching it a bunch more times. So, yeah, thank you for listening to this episode of the Discussion May Cry podcast. There's going to be tons of news in the next few weeks. This game is only 3 months away, so make sure to be subscribed to the channel for all the latest DMC5 news and content. And if you know a friend that's a DMC fan, tell them about the channel. Spread the word. So once again, thanks for listening to the Discussion May Cry podcast. Subscribe for all the latest Devil May Cry 5 news, and we'll talk to you next time.